Could a former U.S. president really die behind bars? Buckle up, because today, the unthinkable just exploded onto the scene. Tonight, we're diving headfirst into a legal bombshell that's shaking Washington to its core. Federal prosecutors have finally pulled the trigger on what experts have been whispering about for months, a devastating indictment that's rewriting the rules of American justice and putting Donald J. Trump face-to-face with a potential life sentence. What Trump is staring down crosses a line the Department of Justice never wanted to touch. And in a plot twist straight out of a thriller, Elon Musk, the world's richest man and king of X, didn't just watch from the sidelines. He jumped in with both feet, dropping a bombshell statement that turned the internet into a battlefield. For ages, there were only hushed rumors that the feds were cooking up something massive. Trump's been indicted before and bounced back like a boss. But this week, radio silence from his camp set off major red flags. Sealed grand juries, top DOJ brass scurrying around, and zero leaks. It all screamed big trouble ahead. That trouble? The RICO Act, yeah. The same beast that took down mob bosses and crime syndicates. Not exactly designed for ex-presidents, but here we are. Early this morning, boom, the DOJ unseals a monster 98-page indictment packed with evidence they've been hoarding for over 3 years. We're talking alleged criminal plots from the White House, days, right through his post-presidency hustle. Charges? Hold on to your seats. Conspiracy to defraud the U.S., obstruction of official proceedings, wire fraud tied to shady fundraising, witness tampering, and running a full-blown racketeering enterprise. If he's convicted on everything, the 7-8-year-old Trump could rack up 90 years in federal prison. That's basically game over behind bars. The DOJ's official word tonight? Stone cold and historic. This is about upholding the law, no matter who you are. But Trump? He didn't blink. His lawyers fired off emergency challenges in 3 federal courts, faster than you can say appeal. Then, enter Elon Musk, shocking everyone by beating Trump's team to the punch. He blasts out a statement to his army of hundreds of millions, calling the whole thing a weaponization of justice against democracy and a blatant 2-tiered system. Musk turns X into a digital fortress, leaking what he claims are insider comms, hinting at political meddling. In just 12 hours, over 50 million engagements. Talk about going viral. This isn't just a courtroom drama anymore, it's an all-out info war. The DOJ thought RICO would shatter Trump's empire, but guess what? It's supercharging his base. Fundraising? Exploded by $20 million in 8 hours flat. Polls? Holding strong or even climbing. Supporters aren't seeing guilt. They're screaming persecution. The backlash is epic. GOP lawmakers unleash a media storm. Conservative outlets dig up dirt on the prosecutors. Past tweets, donations, you name it. Everyone figured the weight of these charges would make Republicans scatter. But nope, they're doubling down, yelling election interference. And Trump himself dubs it the greatest witch hunt in American history. This hits at a brutal time for President Biden, caught between progressives demanding blood and moderates begging to stay out of the mess. But the DOJ stands firm. Trump's actions spit on the presidential oath and the rule of law. No ex-pres has ever been accused of masterminding a crime ring from the Oval Office. This is uncharted, wild territory for our democracy. In a fiery video to his fans, Trump roars, "They want to silence you by destroying me. If they can do this to me, they can do it to anyone." Pressure's piling on everywhere. Trump's company under the microscope in New York, his congressional buddies subpoenaed, ex-lawyers squeezed to flip. Experts say he might turn the trial into a 2024 campaign rally, beg the Supreme Court for a lifeline, or bank on winning the White House to pardon himself. And with Musk in the mix, stirring the pot, total chaos multiplier. Both sides are gearing up for what could be the messiest, longest trial ever. Trump's crew plots delays with constitutional curveballs. Prosecutors line up dozens of witnesses, including White House insiders. Musk's info warfare is fierce, but the DOJ is speeding things up, ready to crush any stalling tactics. This indictment? Years in the making, built like a tank. If Trump cuts a deal in the next 30 days, it could kick off real accountability. If he fights, we're in for total war. Tonight, for the first time, Trump looks truly backed into a corner at Mar-a-Lago, plotting his escape. This saga's just heating up, folks. American justice on the ropes like never before, with Elon Musk all in and Donald Trump facing the fight of his life. What do you think happens next? Drop your takes in the comments, smash that like button if you're hooked, and subscribe for more breakdowns on the wild world of politics. Stay tuned. You won't want to miss this.